quote of the week was brought to you by John Hope Bryant. Good morning, friends and family, YouTube worldwide. First and foremost, I would like to give thanks to the Most High for allowing everything possible, for allowing for me to get to work safely. Welcome back to my channel. I want to say thank you to all of you for supporting my channel. Today is Friday. Today is payday. Today is the best day of the work week. Today is week 11 of the $1 52-week challenge, cash stuffing, and coin dropping, vacation sinking fund. Disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. I am just sharing what works for me. Here we earn, we save, and we invest on a weekly basis. Here we are building a solid financial foundation. Okay, so today I want to tell y'all a story. I told y'all last week I wanted to tell y'all a story. Well, you all know I am a tax preparer. I prepare taxes seasonal since the year 2020. 2019 was when I originally started training to become a tax preparer. But the story is, I want to say rest in peace to one of my good friends from the neighborhood. Her name was Patty Brown, and I don't know why I'm shaking, but her name was Patty Brown. Rest in peace to her. And Angel Caballero, my godbrother, he could, attest to this, because she's from the neighborhood, and she, used to live upstairs from where we used to live at. And she was an older lady. She was, I'm gonna say Patty was in her 70s, if I'm not mistaken now, or I'm gonna say probably mid. I'm not really sure, but she was up there in age. But she used to prepare my taxes. And, that was my good friend, man. When I first started working, here at FedEx, but before, I started working here, I used to, get my W-2s. I knew nothing about it, so she was the neighborhood tax preparer. She used to do taxes. She used to prepare taxes for everybody in the neighborhood. And, when I was doing my taxes, I wasn't really getting money at all, and, once my son was born, Patty was my main lady to do my taxes. So, every time I used to get my W-2s, I used to always call Pat, I got my W-2s. And, she used to always tell me, Michael, I'm busy. No. So, because I used to pay her, I used to always pay her right before I even give her my W-2s. She used to charge us I think it's like $75, $100 at that time. And she used to, because a lot of people, they used to always pay Pat when they get their taxes, when they get their refund. They used to always pay her like that, and a lot of people used to always dodge her. That's one thing I used to always hate, when she used to always tell me, oh, this person is dodging me, this person is dodging me, this person said they was going to give me, they was going to pay me, for my services when I get my refund. And I used to always tell Pat, I would love to do taxes. I would love to learn how to, prepare taxes and get paid for it, get compensated for it, but I don't want to go through what you're going through. So, I used to always tell Pat every year, I want to do taxes. I want to do taxes, man, because I know it's a lucrative, business, but I just don't want to go through, because at that time, people used to always prepare people's taxes and never pay them. They used to always, they get their refund and then they get lost. You know what I mean? But, I used to always tell Pat, one of these days I'm going to start my own business. Patty used to always tell me, you should. I know you will be successful with it, the way you are. I was like, I know. So I used to always procrastinate, from the year 2001. Pat used to always prepare my taxes. And I finally in 2019, for some reason, I was on my Facebook and somebody sent me this link to this guy that has his own business. It was called Jumping Jack Taxes. And I was listening to the guy, and he was, explaining, how the tax game works. How would you be able to get paid? You don't have to prepare somebody's taxes, and they'll tell you, oh, I'm gonna pay you, when I get my refund. So once he said that, and then he was talking about bank products where There's banks that works with the IRS where when you prepare somebody's taxes, you e-file it, and then when they get approved for the refund, when they get their refund, you get paid at the same time. So when they get their refund, the IRS sends the money to the bank, and the bank sends the money to the preparer, and the bank sends the money to the client. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, you know what, I'm all in. And it was a $5,000 investment that I invested at that time. The package was 5,000, but the day when he was promoting it, he was like, the next 100 people, they're gonna get in for 3,500. So the extra 1,500 was, for advertisement, to buy, other stuff, the equipment. I had to get a laptop and, things like that. So I was all in $5,000. My first year, I didn't make the money back because, in the beginning, when you start a business, you got to start from scratch. You got to, do the marketing, you got to do the promotion, you have to do, a whole bunch of things to, bring the clients in. That's not an easy thing to do, so right now I am 5 years in, and that $5,000 investment was all worth it because I make double that, every year. The first year I didn't make that. The second year I broke kind of even. But then to year 3, year 4, and year 5, it was a good investment. The moral of the story is that, it doesn't matter how early, you start, it's when you start. I used to always, tell Pat, I'm gonna, be a tax preparer. I'm gonna be a tax preparer every year. I used to always tell her that till I finally took action. So the moral of the story is, always take action. Because you never know, when you are going to, I don't know. But the moral of the story is that always take action. I used to always tell Pat, I used to always procrastinate, but I finally took action after 19 years. But it was all well worth it. I just want to say, rest in peace to Pat. She was a good friend of the neighborhood. She used to, do a lot of favors for the people in the neighborhood. And I just want to say, rest in peace to Patty Brown. All right. So we are going to go on. It's week 11. We are already 11 weeks into the year. It's March 15th. Where's my calendar? Let me get my calendar. So that way, we want to make sure that we are fully funded for this week. This week, I'm fully funded for this week. We haven't been working a lot. Last week, the hours are not there. So that's something, that's understandable. But I am fully funded for the week, but I'm gonna have to bring food from home for the next 5 days. Because I don't have enough when it comes to, money for the week. So I'll just bring my food from home and I'll be good. So phone bill is fully funded. I got my water bill yesterday. I got the notification, so that's already paid for. Like I already told you, as soon as I get the notification for all my bills, I pay it that day. Get it out the way because I'm a busy person and I will forget. So I always, pay my bill once I get the notification. My mortgage is, you already know, my mortgage is paid, a month ahead, and I'm good with that. Oil bill. I think next month is going to be the last month for the oil bill. Thank God, because my oil bill will be running me close to $700 a month. So from October to April, I pay $700 a month for my oil bill. So once my oil bill is done, from April to September, that's $700 in savings. But for me, like when I do that savings is really technically saving for the following year. So once my oil bill starts again in October, then I have that money that I saved up from April to October till September. All right, so that's how I usually pay my oil bill. All right, I save the money in advance so that way the money is there. All right, so all your bills, not a problem. Insurance, okay, my savings, I'm good with my savings. My saving, that's automatic. You always pay yourself first, right? You know, that's the model here. And insurance is fully funded. All right, so we can start putting our coins, you know, start making a drop. We got $55. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have $66 in dollar coins. And then what we're going to do, we are going to do this also. We are going to put $25 towards our vacation sinking fund. We are going to put $25 towards our recoup, and we should have $275 towards our vacation fund. Okay, so March 15th, $25 vacation fund, $25 for the recoup, and we are in week 3 of the month of March, and we should have $275. I forgot to do this last week, but I filled it out anyways. This tells us how much we have. So we're gonna put the red ink. We already put $11 for week 11. So $11, $66, right? $66. And we are going to put $11 in dollar notes, in which we should have $66, okay? So this is what we got going on. Okay, this is what we have going on. So for the month of March, we are going to put $11. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Put this back here. We got this. And we are going to put this here. So in total, from January, February, and March, we have $66. Okay, and then now we're gonna do, make sure we are fully funded with our vacation and our recoup. So we are going to put, we should have 250 here, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. We're gonna put 25. So we are going to have $275 here, right? 275, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. $75. You can put this to the side for now. And then we're gonna have, this is week 3, 20, 40, 50. Then we put another 25. Here we go. 20, 40, 60, 75. So we have 75 for the recoup. Next week is gonna be 100. And then the week after that, we're gonna go exchange it, and we're gonna go get another $100 in $1 notes, okay? So we're gonna put this back here. Friends and family, hope you all are doing well. And I apologize for last week. I didn't, you know, we have the calendar here, and I didn't mention, you know, that last weekend was daylight savings. All right, so what we have going on this week, we are on the 15th, the 17th is St. Patrick's Day, and then the 24th. We're not gonna worry about the 24th and the 31st. You know, we're gonna worry about that when we get there. So St. Patrick's Day, you know, happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. You know, I hope you all have a good weekend, and God willing, we come back with week 12 of the $1.52 week challenge. And friends and family, peace and love.